I've been having these strange dreams lately, Doctor. Normally I'd have control of them, but now it is the same scenario over and over again.
Can you describe them for me?
Well, I'm in a field of fire. I could see my mother, father, Pikachu and Darkrai. I could hear Pokémon screaming in the distance, crying in pain. And then there is an explosion.
I see. Is there anything else?
The next thing I remember after that is a ball of purple ice. That's when I wake up. I don't understand, Doctor. All of my dreams are connected to my emotions, but this is unlike any other dream I've had before. What could possibly be the reason for them?
Based on what you've described, it seems that there are Pokémon influencing your mind in the real world. It may either be the fear of losing them, or the fear of their strength overpowering yours.
You may have a point, but my mother is dead, and my father is missing. Darkrai has taken care of me ever since I was a hatchling.
What about Pikachu? Curlia, you can trust me, can't you? Tell me about your relationship with Pikachu.
I don't know, Doctor. It's just... I feel as if he's the only Pokémon who truly understands how I feel. He's met my father before, so whenever Pikachu is around, I feel safe.
Have you ever had the chance to tell him that?
No.
When you get the chance, try opening up to him. You tend to bottle up your emotions when you're around other Pokémon, so if you trust Pikachu, then perhaps you will be rid of these dreams once you tell Pikachu what you're truly feeling.
Okay, I'll try. But what about that purple ice that appears at the end of my dreams?
Ice in dreams can be a sign of isolation and bitterness. Purple ice, on the other hand, is very rare in this world, so there's a good chance that the environment might be having a negative impact on your psychic abilities. In any case, try to take it easy for a while, and I suggest that you take my advice the next time you meet Pikachu. Now, I'm afraid our time is up. I'll be leaving Poketown for a business trip, but if you ever need any assistance, go to Depression Hill. You will find me and a few of my comrades who will help you there.
Danny, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't like it when you're in a box. But we have no choice. You're more special than what you think you are. Arceus made you this way, and it's my job to protect you. Besides, I think you're a lot more emotive with those faces than without them. That's a good question. I mean, normally the Pokemon in Poketown would understand, but everyone has changed lately. Let's just say that no one is as what they seem anymore. Ever since that Curlia case 2 years ago, when the suspect escaped from prison, everyone's been suspicious about each other. It's just not the same Poketown that I remember.
Oshawott? What is it? You better come quick! Blaze is fighting Latios!
Really? Is he winning?
You don't understand! I don't think this is a competition! He looks like he's gonna kill Latios for real! What? Daddy!
What's wrong? I thought legendaries were supposed to be powerful! You can't even defeat a fighting type!
Blaze! Are you insane? Knock it out right now!
Shut up, Serena, or I'll do the same to you!
Don't tell me what to do, you pocket monster!
Blaze, this has gotten out of hand. Calm yourself, dude.
Get out of my way, you two.
You're gonna be in big trouble with Groby around.
That's it! I've had enough of you!
I don't understand. You never fight other Pokemon like this.
Whoa! Groby, what's wrong with his eyes?
I don't know.
I heard that there was a fight going on here.
Zekrom, something's not right with Blaze. He nearly killed Latios in a fight.
I'll take him to Legends Tower for questioning. And Grobile, please join us there for a special meeting.
Grandpa, I think I've seen those eyes before.
Yes. It would seem that there is madness among this town.
Madness?
The power of madness is a very dangerous ability that takes control of Pokémon who have lost the will to fight and wish for unnatural causes against each other.
Is that why Blaze was so desperate to kill Latios?
But what made him want to fight Latios in the first place?
Knowing Blaze, I think he just wanted to test his skill against a legendary Pokemon. And ended up fighting a losing battle.
Hey, Latios, can you get up, man?
He was too powerful. I've never seen a Pokemon do that to me in a long time.
Long time?
You just take Pachirisu home and take it easy for a bit, okay?
Are you kidding me? I can't go home after seeing that. I've heard stories in school about the power of madness before the Great Merge. Tons of Pokemon died from it, so I'm gonna go and stop it from happening again.
No, Pachirisu. Your family needs you, especially your dad. You're like the third strongest of them all, so promise me that you take good care of them. Don't worry. I'll do everything I can to solve this mystery. For I am
Grovile, Ace Attorney!
Okay, be careful.
Yeah! Let's go follow Zekrom, Grody.
Grandpa? You do know what this means, right?
This may even be more dangerous than we could have imagined. I suspect that this may be the work of that Pokémon.
I saw it first. Let go, Fatso. I picked these berries fair and square. Call me Fatso one more time, I dare you.
Get out of my way, Charizard! Can't you see I'm walking here?
What in Poketopia is the matter with you, Timmy? There are dozens of places for you to walk, and you're all up on my face!
Ugh! Just leave me alone! Stay close to me, Zoe. We're almost there. It's fine. He's telling the truth.
I see. You're free to go, Blaze the Blaziken. Thanks. Excuse me.
Oh, Boopy! Did we miss the interrogation?
Grovyle and Zoe. I'm afraid that we started this meeting without you, but you're welcome to join us.
I see that you let Blaze go, huh? Yeah. Apparently he had no intention of killing one of our members, so we're letting him off with a restraining order. I assume that as a Poketown lawyer, you would handle this job. Sure. This was the 6th case we've had in unintentional murder. I'm starting to lose faith in Poketown.
Grovyle. Pikachu. Do you remember the knowledge in which we have taught you after your success in the Mark of Legends exam?
It's been years, Dialga. Mind giving us a crash course here?
Very well. As you may know, Arceus placed Palkia and me as the rulers of Poketopia, requiring us to stabilize the balance of the world, along with the rest of the key system. However, before the Great Merge, there was another legendary Pokemon by a name that has been neglected ever since the birth of our world. Its name is Giratina.
Giratina?
Giratina. The renegade Pokemon. Giratina was a general who commanded the Sinnoh army during the war, and can travel between dimensions.
Yes. Giratina was obsessed with power, and wanted antimatter to exist in Poketopia. Arceus believed that antimatter and the unnatural forces of the spirit world were one of the causes of the war. After Poketopia was created, another world where our laws of nature don't apply became its byproduct. It is called Mirror Realm, and can only be accessible by me, Palkia, Arceus, or the heroes of Poketopia. In other words, the ones who passed the Mark of Legends exam.
Like me, Grovyle and Zoroark.
But what does this have to do with the Pokemon fighting each other?
Giratina was imprisoned in Mirror Realm to prevent its influence on Pokemon. If they were exposed to its power, then the Pokemon in our world would be driven with madness and kill without reason. We fear that Giratina may be up to something due to the fact that Pokemon are showing symptoms of madness and instability, but we have no evidence.
That's why Palkia and I decided to find the entrance to Mirror Realm and solve this mystery. Right now, your job is to prevent anyone from killing each other. Otherwise, we might have an uprising on our hands. Okay. Good luck. We are leaving this world to you. May Arceus watch over you all. I guess we better get back then. Yeah. Come on, Zoe.
Okay.
Zekrom? Is something wrong?
Resh. I've been having this strange feeling lately.
What? Do you feel like converting into madness?
No. I feel a little colder than usual. And this is no ordinary temperature for winter here in Poké Town. It feels familiar.
What?
Was it a good idea to lead Unova to the Swords of Justice?
Zekrom, if anything were to happen to our world, we would have felt it.
I don't know. I don't feel safe here. What with all the Pokemon facing the danger of madness. It's really starting to bug me, you know?
I see your point. But right now we need to help the legends of Poketopia while Palkia and Dialga are away.
Right. I'll be taking Zoe home for now. I got some paperwork to do. Okay. I've decided I'm going to pay Curlia a visit.
Really? Are you going to confess to her?
Whoa! Where did that come from? Grovyle, take control of your stepdaughter, will ya?
She's got a good point, dude. You two have been hanging out for quite a while. Maybe it's time that you ought to take it up a notch. Strike while the Iron Tail is hot, you know?
You two are really serious about this, huh?
Go get her, Arcanine.
Oh, that's just great. Now I'm really nervous.
Ugh.
Ah, love. I remember when I first fell in love with a boy. He was so handsome. Too bad it was because of my cute charm ability that made him love me back.
Huh? Who's there?
I also realized that he really wasn't what I expected. So of course, I had to turn him down.
Who are you?
Do you like what you see, Pikachu?
I don't follow.
And how do you know my name?
So I guess cute charm doesn't work on you, huh? Figures. After all, you're the hero of Poketopia. Your reputation precedes you. So I guess any other girl will be lucky to have you. Anyway, I'm here to give you this.
The Flute of Serenity? But I don't know how to play the flute.
Oh, it's not
for you. But you'll be glad that you have it.
Wait! Who are you?
That was random. Hiya, Curlia.
Pikachu, you're here.
Yeah. Guess I am. I have something to tell you. Oh.
Oh, sorry. You first.
I went to Legends Tower today. There was another incident of an unintentional murder. Turns out that there are Pokémon who were influenced by the power of madness.
Madness?
Yeah. LPPU suspects that the Pokémon of Mirror Realm is behind this. The Pokémon Giratina. Palkia and Dialga left the heroes of Poketopia in charge of the town while they went looking for the entrance to Mirror Realm.
What do you think will happen to the Pokémon in the meantime?
Honestly, I don't know. It just happens randomly to anyone who loses the will to fight. To those who lose faith. Curlia, I don't want to lose faith in any of you. My mother raised me in this town before she passed away. And on top of the Poké Market and restaurant, I feel as if all this responsibility would wear me out one day.
Pikachu, you must never lose faith in anything. Stand up for yourself and the other Pokémon. I'm sure my father did not lose faith in you during your imprisonment in the Game Matrix. So, I won't lose my faith in you either.
Thanks, Curlia. I just don't want to lose you again. What was it that you wanted to tell me?
Oh, I have a confession to make.
Really? What is it?
I've been having dreams lately, and you were in it.
You've been dreaming of me?
In a way, yes. I can't help but feel as if it means something about us.
Oh. What do you think it means? Curlia, I've known you for a long time. You don't need to be afraid to tell me anything.
Pikachu.
Curlia!
I'm fine, Pikachu. I wanted to tell you since we've been friends for so long. I feel as if I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Curlia.
You saved our village many times before, and you were the one Pokemon who cares about my life. I never want to be alone again. I love you.
It could even destroy the world. Oh wait, it already happened once. My mistake. Teehee.
Oh, son of a Bisharp.
Do you know her?
Unfortunately, yes. This is Sylveon. She's my older sister.
Sylveon? I've never heard of your species before. You must have traveled a great distance to be in Poketown.
Well, I guess you could say that I'm just passing by. Or you could also say that I'm here to see you two.
Yo, what about me, bro?
Yes, do I have a say in the matter?
I like dirt! Shut up!
Oh, what a stud. Aren't you going to introduce me, sis?
This is Hydreigon, a friend of mine. If you want to speak with him, I suggest talking to the head in the middle. The other two are idiots.
Yay!
What is the meaning of this? Why are you all here?
There have been reports that several mad Pokemon are seeking a source of power in the Legends Tower. The madness is taking a toll on a handful of your town's people, including Reshiram and Zekrom. In order to prevent them from taking it, Hydreigon was sent by our leader to retrieve the Lustrous Orb. Speaking of which, do you have it, Hydreigon?
Yeah, this thing is a lot heavier than it looks, you know.
I do not understand. You're basically stealing a precious item that Palkia created to store the power of space.
Not stealing, protecting. I assume you heard the news that Palkia and Dialga left Poketown to search for the source of madness?
Yes, Pikachu said as much. Oh no, where's Pikachu? He vanished as soon as he tried to attack Pignite.
Don't worry about him, sweetie. That boy is as safe as a Togepi. As soon as he got close to the Pokemon, he merely teleported and ended up in the village. Pignite won't be around for a while.
Good.
Umbreon, we gotta bounce.
Wait, Hydreigon. Now that we're all here, Kirlia has the right to know about our quest.
Quest?
Yes, our group has witnessed the power of madness since ancient times. It is our duty to suppress it, but in order to do that, we must find the elemental pieces of Poketopia. Each of the pieces contains powers beyond our knowledge. It could even save our world from destruction.
And you are certain that the Lustrous Orb is one of them?
Yes, but that's not all. The pieces are not always in the form of objects, which is where you come in.
Do you not see that you are one of the elemental pieces? I find it intriguing that a fine specimen such as you would be the successor of Arceus' powers of the psychic type.
I already knew that.
Say what?
My mother would always speak to me in my dreams. She would say that I was special, so I already assumed that I held a higher purpose than anyone. But to think that I would be needed after all these years. It's all overwhelming now that I think about it.
Come with us, Kirlia. Our leader will make the necessary arrangements to use your powers for the better of our race.
Okay, but at least explain to me where our destination lies.
Where else? To Mirror Realm, obviously.
Mirror Realm?
The source of madness is originating from the Mirror Realm, so we need to meet up with the others there and combine the elemental pieces.
You found them all.
We did now. Both the Lustrous Orb, and I got a rock! Oh, good for you! You have officially reached the level of awesomeness! How about a Cubone bone for you? Shut up!
Let's be on our way then.
So soon? But I never got to clean my fur first.
I'm sorry, Pikachu. But now it's my turn to save our world. Please, be safe.
Curlia! Zoe! Where are you? Zoe! Curlia! Latios! Latios! Anybody. Grovile! I found Zoe! What? Oh, thank Arceus. She's just asleep. But why? Why is Pig Knight back? What did he do to everybody? Why are they dead? Yes! Zoe can't wake up. It's all Darkrai's fault. Grovile! Don't blame Darkrai! It only used Dark Boy to stop all the mad Pokemon from killing each other. Does my daughter look mad to you? What? I'm sorry I yelled at you. This needs to stop. Now. That voice. Someone or something talked to me after I got hit by that psychic move earlier. It just said, save them. Really? Do you think it was Curlia telling you to protect the citizens? I don't know. It didn't sound like Curlia, though. Wait! I gotta get back to Curlia! Pikachu! She's not here, Pikachu. Neither is Zekrom or Reshiram. We gotta find them. Reshiram's dead, Pikachu. Zekrom may have been the one to kill it. Are you serious? I'm just as baffled as you are. Madness is even more dangerous than all the threats that this planet has seen throughout the years. As the heroes of Poketopia, we need to stop all this. Let's go find Dialga and Palkia. Once we find them, we'll find Mirror Realm. I'm going to have a word with Garatina. After that, I'm going to look for Curlia. When are the others gonna show up? I'm getting bored just staring at this thing.
Good things come to those who wait, my son. Soon, we will create our own world, so long as its core accepts its creators.
And there you go again with all that Yoda talk. You know, I should have been the one to take the lustrous orb, and we would have all been done.
Are you forgetting something else?
What?
Well, here is a clue. Not all of the elemental pieces of Poketopia are trinkets.
Oh, wait, never mind. There's that Curlia chick and Danny. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Very good. Now, how about we prepare for our loyal guest?
Master Clue, you know I hate hanging around with that Pokemon. Gives me the wrong vibes, just like that orb thing.
This, my son, is the gateway to our new kingdom, and the elemental pieces are the keys. The keys to -0. Ah, here it is, the Dark Lord itself.
We don't know where we're going, aren't we? Yep. I can't believe we're heading to Mirror Realm without a clue as to where it is. Nice thinking on your part, Peak.
The tremors are getting worse.
I don't get it. No matter where we go, these tremors won't go away. Where's this even coming from? No idea. Wait a minute. What? Someone's following us. Zoe! Thank Arceus you're alright! Ah! Zoe! It's us! Zoroark? Is that you?
Yes, Pikachu. Sorry I had to do this. I just needed to make sure you held a bit of restraint in our battle. Now I'm certain that the madness did not claim you two.
Alright! Let's do this! What? Cool! Hey, Chris! Check this out, will ya?
I'm sorry we have to do this to you. Please understand.
Good Golem, what's with all these Pokemon here? Wait, Mom? What? That's your mother? Yeah! Well, my stepmother anyway. But what are you doing here? Whoa! He even sounds just like him too! Now I'm convinced!
As you should be, Sword of Justice.
Darkrai? You too?
It's time to reveal our strengths. No one will hold back.
A triple battle! Let's do this!
in the name of Poketopia are you guys? I mean, I know Darkrai, but dude! We are Alpha. Team Alpha. These Pokemon are Cresselia and Keldeo. The three of us are the second generation of Arceus' elite agents. We have sworn to carry on the burden of the Pokemon who met their demise during the War of the Worlds centuries ago. And we're also the last surviving heroes of Kanto and Sinnoh. I knew it. Mom, your stories were true. That means all 6 of us are the heroes of Poketopia now, right?
Yes. When your father and mother died, I raised you to make your own choices. Those choices led you and your friends to become legends.
Even me? Dude, you were just an egg the last time we saw you with your mother. We all knew you would become a legend, even Mima. Okay, I'm still a little confused. But, Darkrai, you mind enlightening us on the situation at hand? Very well, Grovyle. As you may have witnessed, there have been a number of casualties today. The citizens of Poketown have been influenced by the power of madness and fought each other without control over their emotions. This was due to an energy field that appeared in the middle of Poke Plaza. I do not know what is causing this field to appear, but I can tell you right now that its source lies in Mirror Realm. Our mission is to get to Mirror Realm and stop this from spreading any further. Although we need to hurry. My Dark Void attack may have put the mad Pokemon into a deep slumber, but it won't be long until they wake up and fight again. Okay? But how are we supposed to get to Mirror Realm without Dialga and Palkia? They know the way, don't they? Well, bud, looks like you're in good hands. Because I just so happen to know the exact location of the back door. Back door?
It seems to me that you're familiar with the name, Pikachu.
Yeah, but isn't the back door supposed to be in the game matrix? Since when did our world have those? The secret hole of secretness. What? That is what you call them, right, Pikachu? Oh, that's what they're called? I've been getting it wrong this whole time, huh? Poketopia is riddled with small wormholes that can transport Pokemon to different parts of the planet. For instance, you've used these back doors in the forest in order to transport to the other side of the world for work. The way to Mirror Realm has a back door that works in a similar way. But instead of moving to a new location, we will be transported to Mirror Realm while our dimension is mirrored, so to speak. We might run into trouble along the way, but now that we have all proven our strengths, it would make sense to go to Mirror Realm together. Pikachu, Zoroark, Grovyle, I hereby announce you to be the new generation of Alpha, now known as Team Beta. Ah, I see now. Team Beta. Now that's a name to live up to. Wow. So I guess that means we became a full party of 6, like my father before me. I know, right?
Very well. Now that we are all acquainted with each other, let's move on.
Okay, Slowbros, follow me! Hey, Mom?
Hmm?
It was you, wasn't it? The voice in my head. You told me to save them. Did you mean the mad Pokemon in Poketown?
Many lives have been lost by the madness, Pikachu. For years we have fought this battle while you were still a hatchling. The ones who need saving now are the ones who already lost the battle.
And presto, there it is. Wow. How did you know what the thing would look like? I don't know. Huh? You see, when you try to find back doors in Poketopia, they can only be found by instinct. For example, I happen to be a water type. So, any of the back doors relating to reflections, like the reflection of your face in water, is bound to be found by water types like me. So, are we supposed to go in it? If memory serves, we must all be staring at our own reflections for about 18 seconds for the transition to begin. Alright. Let's do it. For Poketown.
So, this is Mirror Realm.
In a nutshell, yes. Yes, it is.
I have to admit, I was not expecting to come here at all. Everything looks...
Mirrored?
exactly.
Well, it sure is strange to be back here again. I wonder how my children are doing.
Children?
You're a mother?
Shh. Let's keep moving, sweetie pie.
She's right. We're wasting our time standing around.
What?
Mayday! Mayday!
Not these guys again.
This can't be happening.
Curlia, we'll fight this group. Sylveon will help you with... Wait, where is she?
This is just dandy.
There's just too many. I'm going to run out of power at this rate. I can't even hit them with my psychic attack. Just what are these Pokémon?
Good Golem. This'll take all day.
Well, I'm not going to hold back any longer. I think it's time to bring out that secret weapon.
Wait, not in front of...
Always a group of Phantoma waiting in every step of the way. I can't wait to see the day when the Master turns Poketopia into -0 so we don't have to put up with this any longer.
Yo, shut up! That's confidential! Hey, look, a talking head! They say all kinds of crazy things, you know?
You Dunsparce.
I screwed up big time, didn't I?
That energy field. I've seen it before. Pignite had the same power in Poketopia. Just... who are you?
Curlia, what if I was to tell you that your planet is in need of a new order? A new power beyond all reasoning. A power that can save your race. You have a gift that can bring about a new world, Curlia. A world called -0. We are here to help you use that power to save all of the Pokémon in every world imaginable and free them from the madness. We are the rivalry.
No. I've heard of the rivalry before. I can't believe that you of all Pokémon would use me like this. Why could I not foresee it?
Don't make this any harder than it needs to be, Curlia. We need you to commit to the negative energy that -0 provides. You would be invincible and not have to deal with monsters such as the Phantoma or the Mad Pokémon.
I get it now. You set me up. You and your master. It all began when LPPU started to take serious measures when some of our artifacts went missing. It's all because of the rivalry. Just how many of the pieces do you have?
Excluding you, the Rock, and the Lustrous Orb, the Master has secured 13, in which he only needs 16 to reawaken his powers, and we will find the last elemental piece together.
Do you want me to bite you, punk?
Yes, I'm hungry now.
Arceus Almighty, listen, Curlia, we don't want to do any harm to your friends, nor would we want to damage Poketopia more than it already is. The pieces, along with -0, will create a new copy of your world so that we can be rid of the madness. That's it!
I don't believe you.
It's useless. We've tried to help you, but I'm sorry, Curlia. I really, truly am. But now it's time to take you to the Master by force.
Hey! Well, Bromexon? Hello? Are we going to stand here, or are we gonna go after her?
Quiet, Donagrix. If we plan this right, we should be able to have Curlia and the elemental pieces in no time. If we can't get to her, the Phantoma sure will. For now, we need to see Master Clue.
I just want this to be over with. Otherwise, who would accept us as...
Freaks.
Well, I'm sure Pig Knight and Sylveon have their own agendas, but as for me, I just want to have a home again. I mean, Mirror Realm is hardcore, but it's just a mirror image of a world that should never have existed in the first place. A world without antimatter.
Of course. A power that even Dialga and Palkia despises. But speaking of Sylveon, where did she go during all that fighting?
I thought she was with you.
What? Who's there? Where are you? Huh? I don't get it. You're just a rock. Danny? As in the box Danny? Wait, you were a rock the whole time? I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't even realize. I've been through a traumatizing day already, so I'm glad that I have found a friend to talk to. Even if it happens to be a rock. I'm afraid that I'll be here for a while. Our world is in danger yet again, and it turns out that I have the power to either save it or destroy it. This is not what I expected at all. So why could I not foresee any of it? Unless I did, and was never fully aware of it. It could be the dreams that I've had, but it's not the same as seeing the future. I'm going to need a lot of help.
You never learn to leave a bullet.
What is that?
Over scum. We're swimming with the sharks again.
Wait!
We're turning.
Mew! Am I dreaming?
Nope, I'm here, and I'm ready to make all your troubles go away, Curlia. Besides, you're gonna need my help if you're gonna face the rivalry.
You know about the rivalry?
Well, fused Kanto and Sinnoh together. You know? The two planets that created our world? Anyway, when that happened, a lot of Pokemon died. However, I managed to make a few Pokemon of my own when they disappeared. Mostly because I was kind of lonely in that world. That's why I met Team Alpha.
Team Alpha? You mean the team in which my mother and Darkrai was a part of?
Yes! Apparently when Arceus fused the planets, Team Alpha managed to warp forward in Poketopia's timeline. While the Pokemon population was growing, I had the opportunity to meet Alpha, just in time for you to hatch out of your egg. At that moment, I finally realized something.
What did you realize?
I realized that you have an important future ahead of you. Not only were you one of the elemental pieces of Poketopia, but you also have something that has been forgotten since ancient times.
Which is?
Well, I can't tell you what it is at the moment, but you'll understand if you do me a favor.
Really now? Then what do you want me to do?
Okay, here's what you gotta do.
Ugh. I'm gonna be sick again. Oh, come on, Grovile. It's not as bad as the time we warped to the Hall of Serenity. Dude, everything is mirrored. I feel disoriented just looking at myself. And in case you haven't noticed, I just became left-handed.
Mirror Realm is basically what its name implies. Everything that resides in Poketopia is the same as this dimension, but reversed. It was Arceus' way of criticizing Giratina's affection for objects that have reflections.
Now I see why Giratina would try to bring back madness. It must really hate our world. Guys. What is it, Keldeo? We're back in Poketown. How strange. I thought I'd be happy to see home again, but looking at it now, it just brings back bad memories. I can't stand it. Zoe is still there. Let's just find Giratina and hurry back to Poketown. The real one. What was that? No! Oh, Shellos!
What happened to them? Why are they fighting each other?
Look at their eyes. Those are eyes full of madness. It would seem that Palkia and Dialga are under the influence. Wait, if Palkia and Dialga are fighting... Oh no! If we don't put a stop to this, all worlds will dissipate into nothingness. What is nothingness? Is it a means to an end? Or is it the beginning of a new creation?
I know that voice.
You are in my domain now, Team Alpha. Welcome to my wretched home, agents of the Original One. I am Garatina, the renegade of antimatter. What do you see here is history being remade. A battle that has been forgotten since the age of the key system's creation. And now, with the influence of madness, history once again reveals itself in a time where all worlds will be forgotten. You're Garatina! But of course, there will be a universe that will come into fruition once every life cycle. All it needs is the power of the unnatural. You got guts, kid. You really do. But why target me of all Pokémon? I'm not your enemy. They are. I like your attitude, Rat. Go to Mount Viridian. There, you will find the source of all negativity. Once you arrive, you will know my suffering.
Team Beta, we'll handle Palkia and Dialga. You must find Giratina and put an end to all of this.
What about you?
We've dealt with Palkia and Dialga before. It is no different now. Just go!
Okay, let's go, guys. Mount Viridian. Why does that name sound familiar?
Okay, just like we practiced. We must separate them before anything else. After that, we deal with them in a battle one-on-one. Let's move!
Yikes, man. That was ridiculous.
We are never going to repeat that day. Never.
Darkrai, look!
Okay, I'll bite. How are we going to stop all these things?
Those things are called Phantoma. They're the embodiments of all dead Pokemon who didn't get a proper sending ritual in the real worlds.
Holy Mesprit, who is this hot mama?
Who indeed? I've never seen your species since... Are you a... Sylveon?
Sylveon?
Yes, I'm the evolved form of an Eevee. I also have a sister named Umbreon, who just so happens to be a member of the rivalry.
The rivalry? So it's true then. They are here in Mirror Realm for the elemental pieces.
Of course. Well, most of the pieces were in Poketopia, but now all 17 of them are here in Mirror Realm. It's only a matter of time before Clue reawakens its powers and gains control over them.
Clue. So I guess this means we get to use Trimark on it after all.
You know, it's probably best if you catch up with your friends. After all, they're heading towards -0.
-0?
Uh-huh. It's this huge ball of concentrated negative energy that Clue uses to spread the madness to other worlds.
So after all this time, it wasn't even Giratina who was the cause of this?
Well, Giratina is part of the rivalry, so I guess it probably has its own reasons. Maybe world domination? Or to rule all realms? Or maybe perhaps wage war between reality and fantasy. Still, you must stop them before it's too late. But if you fail... Teehee.
Dude. I never even got her phone number.
If what she said about the pieces is true, then does this mean that Curly is here as well? She is one of the pieces after all.
Darkrai? You've been pretty quiet for some time. Not that it's surprising at all, but you seem to be more quiet than usual. That Pokemon. Who, Sylveon? Don't tell me you got a crush on her too. Wait, we're genderless, what am I saying? No. That Pokemon, Sylveon. She's not real. Now, let us review what you have told me. You managed to retrieve the Lustrous Orb and the Talking Rock, including Curlia. But you have lost them all after Curlia realized who you were? How disappointing. You must understand that time is of the essence. So it better not happen again. Well, looks like it's up to me to put up with that chick. Again. There is no need, Pig Knight. We have new guests. What's going on here? You! You. Aw, son of a Bisharp. You were the last Pokemon I wanted to see. Welcome, heroes of Poketopia, to Mirror Realm. I must truly thank you for your gifts. They have each served their purpose for a greater cause. And now, we will soon begin a new life. A new world. A new future for all Pokemon. Where madness will be no more. With the power of -0 by our side, we will put an end to all wars. Humphrey? I don't know what's going on. Who are you? What's with all these items? And why's Pig Knight and Umbreon here? Boy, you're asking a lot of questions for someone who already met Clue before. Lucario? What?
Ah, yes. You must be the son of the Raichu that faced me all those years ago. Pikachu, yes? Well, I must say, you look just like your father. I wonder if you could put up a good fight just like him.
Don't even try it, Clue.
Zoroark? I thought you died. Oh, wait. That was your mother, Mima, wasn't it?
Do not speak her name. You have no right to. Do you know how many years I have spent finding you? You were the one who influenced everyone. My mother, the Bionicles, the rivalry army of Kanjo and Sinnoh, even Team Alpha.
My. It appears you have done your research. Might I ask how you have come across information such as this?
Two voices guided me through a particular dream. They showed me the truth behind the War of the Worlds. You and Garatina were behind everything. Is this the truth? Pikachu, Grovyle, we must defeat Clue. This thing is collecting all the negativity in the universe and using it against our world. That's why the madness exists. Clue is using that energy field to kill us.
If it is a fight that you are requesting, then by all means, let us begin.
Ha! You guys are taking too long. Time for me to show y'all the true power of -0. No. We can't lose.
How unfortunate. The heroes of Poketopia seem to be spent. Your last battle with Krika has drained you all from using Trimark for the next 89 years. However, there is a way to regain that strength. All it takes is a bit of influence from -0.
No!
What?
Curlia?
Hey, it's the pretty lady! Hello, Yayi!
What in the name of...
I'm the one you should be looking for, Clue. You need the pieces, not the mad Pokemon.
Ah, the daughter of the shiny Gardevoir. I see you have developed into a fine young woman.
Curlia! What are you doing here?
Pikachu, I never told you this, but I'm one of Arceus' elemental pieces of Poketopia. Clue needs all 17 to reawaken its power and create a new copy of our world.
What? Does this mean you're on their side?
I have no choice, Pikachu. But trust me when I say that I know what I'm doing. It might save your life.
Let her go, Pikachu.
What? Darkrai, you're okay with this?
Oh my. It seems we have ourselves a little reunion. How many years has it been, Team Alpha?
Long enough for us to get stronger and kick your tail!
Oh? Then I guess you will finally have your wish granted. Just as I will have my own wish to be granted as well.
Wish?
Yes. With the elemental pieces, I will finally have my wish granted after all these years.
This is it. We'll finally have a new home.
Unova was a world full of misery and despair. Now I get to kick back and relax in the new world.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. I've counted 16. We're missing one more piece. We need to find it before Negative Zero implodes on itself with all that negativity. My son. Do you not realize what Pokémon element we are missing? But do not worry, for we truly do have the 17th piece in our midst. The Azure Flute. The energy from the 16 elemental pieces will come together and form Arceus' sacred treasure. The last elemental piece is mine.
I am Kyurem, the boundary Pokémon of Unova.
Oh my. I can't believe it's almost time. Just one more step, and I'll finally be free. Oh, Surev. Why does your name sound so familiar? Is it the way it's spelt? Of course it is. My children. My sweet little children. Oh, just watch. You will infest this universe with your presence, along with me, the goddess of all the realms. All of them.
Many moons ago, a planet named Unova was under attack. The enemy? The Pokémon that lived within it. It was a war between those with truths and ideals. Their leader was a majestic dragon Pokémon that sought out a utopian society for all beings. However, the opposing Pokémon were relentless. Their thirst for power had divided the dragon Pokémon into two beings, one of truths and of ideals. These Pokémon were named Reshiram and Zekrom. The Pokémon of truth, Reshiram, tried its best to stop the war, but Zekrom wanted more than living in a world of peace, and thus began the first rivalry of two legendary titans. However, there was one other dragon that was left behind after the separation. A Pokémon that not only wanted to end the war between Zekrom and Reshiram, but to create a new world where violence never existed. I am that Pokémon. I have returned from the spirit world after our battle, and I am here to reclaim the right to a new kingdom. A new world named -0.
Kyurem? I've never heard of this Pokemon before. It's freezing in the air. I don't think I can handle it. Grovyle, hang in there! Pikachu, I'm a grass type. If I stand around any longer...
Kyurem, you're the one responsible for this. For me, for Reshiram, for Poketown.
My sibling. You have absolutely no idea what it means for me to see you alive. No idea. You do realize that all your efforts to defeat me will be in vain. Arceus may have been able to stop me before, but I'm afraid it is occupied with other Pokémon at the moment. Accept it, Zekrom. You cannot save Poketopia and Unova at the same time. Not with the madness at its full potential. You need -0.
Yeah, we're gonna need it pronto. If we don't gain control over its power source, the negativity is going to implode. That would mean bye-bye Mirror Realm.
Do not worry, my children. The time has come to grant the ultimate wish. With the powers of the 17 elemental pieces coursing through my veins, -0 will feed off of Mirror Realm's dimension and create a new world.
Feed off? Wait, does this mean you're going to destroy Mirror Realm? With us?
A necessary sacrifice for reality indeed. You would know this firsthand, Team Alpha.
You can't be serious. After all these years, you're going to kill us all?
Of course not, my son. You will live on in -0. All I need to do is make the wish.
Go ahead. No one's stopping you.
Wait, what? Curlia, what is with you? Pikachu, I can't.
Zekrom. Take Grovyle and get out of Mirror Realm.
What? I'm not letting this monster live anymore.
Please, Zekrom. I know you're distraught after what the madness did to Reshiram, and I am truly sorry. But you have to save Grovyle and the Pokemon in our world. Reshiram would have wanted you to do that.
Fine. Get over here, you big snow runt.
Sorry about this, guys. Besides, I need to get back to Zoe. It's okay, Grovyle. And hey, thanks for everything. We couldn't have gotten this far without you, Grovyle. Take care, guys.
Still fighting for the weak, I see.
P.
I must thank you for your cooperation, Curlia. Your mother would not have been easily convinced to be a part of our destiny. And now, the time has finally come.
Please, let this work.
Sirix, Echeme Vota, Navos Mundas, Navos Salus, Sino Vestre Vox Ex Me. What? Nothing's happening.
It worked.
It really worked.
I don't understand. Kyurem absorbed the 17 pieces. Why is its wish not granted?
Because there never were 17 pieces to begin with. Well, not 17 at least.
What?
What? You?
Hi, guys!
Mew?
No way! I've never seen Mew before.
What is the meaning of this? I have completed all the tasks. I have foreseen the gathering of the elemental pieces, but why is my wish not working?
Let me be the one to explain. A long time ago, before Poketopia was created, Arceus released its elemental powers and sent them into different Pokemon and items. Each element had the ability to grant one's wish when all the pieces had been collected. But instead of 17, there was one more element that Arceus kept hidden from the worlds. After all these years, I never would have anticipated it being a reality, but I finally understand why I've been having all these dreams. There was another world.
Another world?
It was a world in which fantasy and reality lived in harmony. A world where my family grew up in. And within that world, Arceus gave the 18th elemental piece of Poketopia to my mother.
Of course, how can I forget?
Darkrai, you knew this?
Yes. Gardevoir and Lucario promised me not to tell the team about the missing elemental piece. She knew that someone would abuse Arceus' powers, so she transferred her dual element in an item to prevent the inevitable. But this also meant that she erased her family's elemental genome. After Poketopia was created, Gardevoir's homeworld disappeared along with Kanjo and Sinnoh. This meant the end of Arceus' 18th element. Its hereditary properties became extinct. All because of you. You, Kirem. You killed the last living element on that fateful day. You killed the fairy type.
Fairy?
Fairy? But my mother once told me there were no such thing as fairies. It's because they were meant to be gone, but never forgotten. Kirlia, you are the last fairy type. Your mother knew that.
I know. Me too.
You're welcome.
Inconceivable. Checkmate, Arceus. You win again. Even with my regained strength, I am still destined to lose. All I really wanted was to stop all this violence. But I guess this means I'll have to share my pain. Team Alpha, Team Beta, witness the final moments of your lives together. The negativity of the key system is beyond our control.
What? After all that work, you're going to just give up? We've come too far!
We have all served a purpose, and now we must see to the end of days.
Enough. You have tarnished my team's name. You have killed countless numbers of innocent Pokémon. And you have made me realize the truth behind our world. Kirem of Unova, in the name of LPPU along with the eyes and ears of the original one, you are under arrest. Team Beta, Mew, Kirlia, I must apologize for asking too much of you. But you must keep the rivalry from attacking us. Otherwise, our use of Trimarch will fail.
So you choose to die fighting the rivalry. Very well. We shall play this last game together. My children, let us begin.
What he said?
What they said. You expect us to bail you out when we're all going to die out here.
You lied to us. We have spent years finding those pieces, hoping to one day live a normal life in a normal world. But you wanted it for yourself. When you found my sister and me as orphans, you said that you saw a great future for us, all of us. Kirlia, I'm sorry for double-crossing you. All we wanted was a new home and a new family. But now I see that that dream would never come true.
Umbreon, you were always welcome in Poketopia. I thought you knew that.
I thought about it at first, but I don't know. I just want to keep us safe.
Kirem. What you said about our new world. Not once have you ever considered what we want. After finding the pieces, I thought I would change my mind. But you broke our promise.
Donagrix, Pig Knight, Boomexon. My children, we are family. I have provided you with everything. Are you truly going to turn your backs?
My name is Hydreigon.
My name is Umbreon.
and we are gonna ollie on out of here. Pikachu? Smell ya later. After all these years, it has finally come to this.
Our entire world depends on this moment. I will avenge my family. Pikachu.
I know. No matter what happens, I'll be with you to the end. Judgment Day has finally arrived. You. Was this world not enough for your satisfaction? Did our pact mean nothing to you? Siding with our rivalry, reviving the dead, manipulating the forbidden power of negativity? Not only that, but meddling with time and space to prove a point? You knew this day would arrive, Arceus. I was merely the pawn. You should be focusing on the queen herself. Answer this, Garatina. You have claimed for decades that Poketopia was never meant to exist. Are you denying my right as the creator of this universe? Or do you still believe that you were born from an egg before life began? Did you once think that perhaps we were created by another entity beyond our sense of reality? Then the answer is yes, Arceus. You are a farce. Lord of Time, awaken. Lord of Space, rise. Madness has clouded your minds with anger and fear. The source of such negativity lies within the renegade. Do you honestly believe your servants would defeat me? You must be desperate, Arceus. An arrogant Pokémon at best, but you must realize that this is all a dream. Palkia! Without order, we are truly lost. She had foreseen this day. And now you face the unnatural.
But you are supposed to embrace madness, not this. Garatina, you have doomed us all. Tick tock. It's almost time to wake up.
Oh, this is bad, 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 this is bad!
Fools. I would be very ashamed of the three of you if I were your parents. Except they are already dead.
What is taking you guys so long?
Yo, we haven't done this in years. We're doing the best we can, man.
We just need more time!
We don't have any time. If this goes on any longer...
I'm not letting Purim hurt anyone else. I've lost too many Pokemon. And I'm never going to lose anyone again.
It's hopeless. We are all part of a larger game, and I will be the one to make the final move.
I think I have an idea. Sorry guys, but I gotta leave you.
What?
No time to explain. Just trust me on this.
You!
Please, someone, anyone, help us. Please.
Huh? Am I seeing things?
What are those?
Wait. I sense a familiar aura. Is that... Father?
No more tears. It all ends here, Kirem.
Talk. Tick. The final piece is down. And now for the inevitable. After all, it's just good business.
Follow it.
One to rise from the dream. One to destroy the dream. One to create a dream.
Your move, Darkrai. Legends Tower? How did the back door end up here of all places? And why is everyone lying here? A better question is, where is the group that we left with?
What? Curlia! Zoroark! Lucario! Cresselia! Keldeo! What happened to them?
Oh, sweetie. They're all part of the dream now. Forever a living fragment of his imagination. Don't you see? He's finally waking up. The boy who fell into a supposed eternal slumber.
What is she going on about? Sylveon, what is the meaning of all this? My team is gone, and I want answers.
I thought you figured this out by now. Poketopia was never meant to exist. Pokemon do not belong here, and neither do we. So in order for me to help you realize this, I threw away my consciousness for her return. The goddess of all realms, the siren to the dreamers.
Knock it off with the pronoun game already!
Ah, Pikachu. I see you managed to keep it safe for me. Thank you.
What? Do you mean... the flute? Where did you find it?
I gave it to Pikachu for safekeeping. I didn't want Kiram to get in the way of Project Nim.
Nim?
That's enough, Sylveon. You've said too much.
Oh my gosh. Does this mean you accept the truth? You are indeed ready to wake up.
Shut up!
Finally, the signs were clear to you after all. You have been living in a fantasy. You just refused to accept who you once were, thus creating this universe.
What? I thought it was Arceus that created the key system.
You've been told a lie, Pikachu. Everything you knew about your world, the wars between all Pokemon and all the worlds, they were just projections of his consciousness as a dreamer in a coma. This world doesn't belong to anyone because it never existed in the first place.
You're insane. Just who are you?
I am what's left. Maybe that ever was. You have faced me ever since you were in your mother's womb, Pikachu. I have been the embodiment of negativity and his consciousness. And you already faced me in a battle that determined your fate.
What?
I'm going to miss this Pokemon. Sylveon was a perfect host, but now that all 18 elemental pieces run in my blood.
18? Are you telling me?
Yes, Pikachu. The Flute of Serenity was Gardevoir's last resort for transferring her elemental piece. You see, I am -0. I always have been the source of all negative creations. And with Huron's energy within mine, the wish has finally been granted. A new world that is not for Pokémon, but for a new reality. And now, Sylveon is no more.
No. No! It's you!
Did you miss me, Pikachu? I must admit, I wasn't expecting to look like this in front of you two. But my powers as a former creator are limited. I, Samia Varus, will finally finish what the first generation of Team Alpha began. And that is to wake up Darkrai from his eternal sleep.
The memories of this world, including the ones preceding it, I finally understand.
What?
She's right, Pikachu. You are not real. Pokémon never existed.
I'm not real? I can't believe you're saying this! Darkrai, do you have any idea what Samia is capable of doing to us?
Yes, I do know. Because I was the one that created her. You have every right to be in denial, Pikachu. In fact, you are in no position to believe any of this. Because you were created to make your own choices, as Cresselia once said. You have the right to live harmoniously with friends and family. You have a future that's brighter than any sun or spark of electricity. I can't decide my own fate from here on out. All the suffering I have endured over the years has taught me what it means to be a legendary Pokémon. It's clear that I can't escape the unknown, so I have to face it head on. Although Poketopia was never meant to exist, it is still here, and it belongs to you. Do you hear me, Samia? No matter how many minds you control, Phantoma you create, worlds you destroy, Pokémon you kill, they are all a part of me. This is a dream that I created. No, a world they created. Those who live in it are a part of my visions for the reality I am from. Pokémon are not real, but they deserve a life of their own future. This world is everyone's! That is why we're with you, Darkrai.
Keep your friends close.
And to keep your family closer. The real world is waiting for you, Dark One.
So, you better not lose, okay?
Once you wake up, Just know that no matter how old you get, or wherever you go, you can decide your own fate.
Are you ready for judgment, Darkrai?
White moves first.
Can you feel it, Darkrai? The real world calling to you? Do you hear Krista? She was with you all along. I was with you. But you can never forget. You're finally ready to change your fate. Tell me, what is it that you desire to accomplish out there?
To have a home.
Huh? I could never have a place to call home. The game Matrix was all I had to satisfy my negativity.
Not all fairy tales have monsters. In the end, you managed to help me. For once, you might actually be a positive influence. So, thank you.
Just tell me, before you leave us and face him, I need to know. Who are you, really?
Just call me Damien.
Checkmate.
This is Girl Vile's magic ring. The actor is supposed to be Damien, but he is not here today. So Maya will be playing her kind of way. Hey Pokia, why are we so far from the camera? I have no idea. Hey, you're in our shot. Oh, sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't see you were filming a movie here or something. Yeah, well, you better move. You better watch out. Oh. What do you have in your hand? Oh, this is a magic ring. A magic ring? Yes. Guess where I found it? Where? In a lake! A lake? Yes, a lake. Oh, is this shot good for you? Yeah. Oh, hey guys, smile. This is not a picture. Oh, it is? It isn't? Yeah. Oh, in the camera, does this make it look yellowish? Yes. And it doesn't look green. It doesn't. I am so sorry. Why can't we just get a greener one? This is the worst ring I have ever seen. Look at it. Doesn't it look yellow? I know it does. It looks yellow, and it's all because of the stinking camera. No, another ring. What does it do way? Oh, hey guys, why are you down there? We have no idea. Well, I guess you guys are the star of this show. Yay! Woo!
Hey Dioga, check out my ring. Whoa, that does not look like a ring. Yes, it is. Okay, fine. Where'd you get it? Let's just say that I stole it from someone. Who? I'm not telling. Tell me, or I'm gonna do a roar of time on you. Oh, no, not the roar of time. Okay, I went in the woods one day, and while I was searching for treasure, I stumbled upon this thing. I didn't know what it was, but since I had nothing else to do, I just picked it up. And then these groups of Sneasel tried to attack me, and I had nothing to defend myself with, so I used the ring. And, wouldn't you know it, the Sneasel sneezed. Achoo! Oh, bless you. Thanks. Speaking of sneezing, the heck's in that thing anyway? I don't know. Well, that's what I'm gonna find out. Right now, I'm gonna go and see if Torterra knows anything about it. Okay, well, good luck. Thanks. Achoo! Oh, hi, Curlia. What are you doing here? I was wondering, do you know any type of enhancements to get rid of this powder from my ring? What kind of a ring is that? Well, I was in the forest when it... Don't tell me. Okay. Anyway, do you have anything to get a cure from this ring? Wait a minute. The ring's not bothering you? I got sinus problems. Wow, you're like the narrator. Anyway, well, do you have anything? Well, I suppose I can reverse the spell that's in the ring, so you're gonna have to leave it here for me. Aw, but it looks so awesome. I want to keep it. Do you want everybody to sneeze from it? No. Okay, now give it to me. Yes, ma'am. Now, I'm gonna use the voodoo potion. So, you're gonna have to get out of here before the voodoo spell gets in your mind.
Voodoo, hoodoo, you do.
Maya, shut up! Okay. For now, I'm just gonna go talk to my friends, alright? So, yeah. Do your magic. Idiot. Da 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 Oh, fuck you! What's your problem? Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little carried away in this movie called, Torquachana Jones. Okay. Yeah, that's a hit movie. I know. It was so awesome when he just jumped over the... Okay, alright. What are you here at Spear Pillar for? I came to talk because I was bored. Why? Well, you see, there was this ring, and I was in the forest, and okay. Slow down. I was in the forest, and while I was there, I found a ring. I picked up the ring, and... Do I have to do this? Leaf blade! Psst. Ow! Okay, mommy. I'm awake, Arceus. Okay, alright. Oh. Anyway, did you catch that? No. Okay, since you're a little useless right now, I'm just gonna go. Alright, bye. Boy, sometimes I wonder what's inside that Grovey's head. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my program. Da 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 da.